on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 5.
380.
They'll go again with Hampton.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. 380. Let's go, let's go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. We'll lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it about the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain.
They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
brings up.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go, take it to the house. Set. 12. Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Radmakovsky. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 26
that
yards.
One good for 26 yards.
Chargers first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a game
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80. Hot. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it at the 3.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Hey, Kappa. Wide 80.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that is higher in the end zone. He's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles Chargers.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, yeah. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is DJ Reed from the secondary coming in to record the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Ravens sending the punt team out there as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Lambert Smith to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
This
drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Inside the 30. He will score. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 21, Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Back to the air once more on second down. Working right downfield. It is Williams. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's over the middle. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down, as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Let's go, let's go. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We're going orange, 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 orange. Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Let's go. Ready?
To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
On third down, here's Hampton. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out.
It's fourth down.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
45-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Set.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton.
O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
180.
To throw is perfect. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he will score again. O'Brien Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
28, Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Try the right side now with Hampton. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. O'Brien Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game. Malone.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch in the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening at the 30.
The Chargers
very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And they bring him down by 9 till he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Chargers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He was brought down at the 28-yard
So
line.
we are through
A
three.
6-yard pickup.
And
Brings up
Sunday Night
second
Prime
and
Time
4.
continues after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Camper.
On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's
A gain of
third
a
down.
yard. Brings up
And while that
third and
run wasn't
3.
anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Go.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Cameron
Point
Dicker
after now
for the
from
extra
Dicker.
point.
It's up
The kick
and
is
good. And the Chargers will
Makes the
open it up
score.
even further
Chargers,
here
42.
in this fourth quarter.
Ravens, 15.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
To Jonathan Brooks.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a gain
That's
of
enough
10.
for a quick first
And the
down.
Ravens first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Back to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Ravens 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
380.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Cap. You're out.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
59. Undercut. Baylor Tiger. 21. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Set. 380.
Here's Hampton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Kappa. Let's go. Hey, easy. Go orange. What?
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. To the ground, a 1st down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he is going to bring this one back home. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the puck team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Chargers 49, Ravens 22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
To the air following that pick 6. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens.
Another run here with Hampton. And he is not going to get away. Might have got a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
380.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this